have operated on over 1,000 patients with blocked arteries, and after a while, you stop being surprised by what we find inside those vessels. But as a vascular surgeon, I start noticing patterns. One ingredient showing up again and again, not in the diets of people who were obviously unhealthy. I'm talking about people who thought they were eating normally, people who had absolutely no idea anything was wrong, until the day it was very, very wrong. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what it is and whether it's sitting in your kitchen right now. Now, the first thing to understand is this: artery damage doesn't announce itself. There's no alarm, no sudden pain in the beginning. Your body doesn't tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, something is quietly building inside your blood vessels. What happens is far more gradual and far more dangerous. Every time your blood sugar spikes sharply, and I mean every single time, the inner lining of your blood vessels experiences stress. We call this lining the endothelium. It's incredibly delicate, and it's responsible for keeping your arteries flexible, smooth, and healthy. But repeated glucose spikes cause repeated inflammation at this lining. Over months, over years, that inflammation doesn't just quietly resolve. It creates the exact conditions for plaque to start forming. Here's what troubles me the most. By the time a patient comes to me with leg pain that won't go away, or circulation problems in the feet, or wounds or gangrene that simply won't heal, the damage has usually been building silently for 10, 15, sometimes 20 years. The body is patient, but it does keep score. The first one is sugar, but probably not in the way you think. When most people hear sugar, they think gulab jamun, kheer, mithai at Diwali. Yes, that's honestly not the main problem. The real danger is the hidden sugar. The sugar most people consume without even thinking about it, without feeling like they are doing anything wrong at all. So let's go to a fairly normal day, what millions of Indian families go through. Subah uthe, morning chai, 2 spoons of sugar, Mary biscuits on the side, then breakfast, bread and jam, or a bowl of packaged cornflakes, a glass of juice because box says no added sugar. Then throughout the day, another chai, a protein bar, a cold drink at lunch, flavored packaged curd, biscuits when hunger hits at 5, and then mithai after dinner because someone brought a box from the office. Think about that. Each one of those is a blood sugar spike, and the body never really gets a break. Jara socho, you wouldn't leave a wound open for years and then wonder why it won't heal, right? That's exactly what's happening to your endothelium when glucose spikes are repeating from morning to night every single day for years. But sugar alone doesn't cause this damage. It triggers something else inside the body, something that quietly makes the entire problem worse over time, and most people never connect it to their arteries. It's called insulin resistance. Most people have heard this term in the context of diabetes, and yes, the connection is very real. But here's what doesn't get talked about nearly enough. Insulin resistance also directly increases inflammation inside blood vessels. It raises the triglyceride levels, it affects blood pressure, it makes it significantly easier for the plaque to start forming inside your arteries. And I'll explain in simple words how this works. When the blood sugar keeps spiking day after day, the body keeps pumping out more and more insulin to manage it. Over time, the cells start to stop responding properly, and that's when insulin resistance develops. And once that happens, the entire vascular system quietly starts getting affected, not just blood sugar, the whole picture. That's why so many patients come to me and say, but doctor, my sugar was only slightly high. I'm not a diabetic, or I'm a borderline diabetic. Bilkul, borderline is considered to be nothing. But those blood vessels were already getting damaged quietly, consistently for years. And this is something all of you need to understand. Blocked arteries are not simply about fat getting stuck inside the pipes. The process is inflammatory. It's about inflammation. The inner lining gets damaged first, and then fat finds its way to give rise to a plaque or a blockage. And the body is sending you signals, but most of us just don't recognize them for what they actually are. As a vascular surgeon, these are warning signs I see people dismiss the most. Calf pain while walking that gets better when you stop and rest. Feet that feel cold even when the rest of the room isn't. Heaviness in the legs by evening, or wounds on the lower leg or feet that take weeks to months to heal. And a walking distance that has quietly been shrinking over time without any obvious reason. These are not signs of old age, these are circulation warnings. And if you are experiencing any of these, please don't push it aside ki dekhenge baad mein, but get it evaluated. Because by the time these symptoms become part of your daily routine, the blockage inside your arteries is already quite advanced and treatment becomes far more complex. Now the second ingredient, and this one actually catches people off guard because nobody warned them. And unlike sugar, most people still think it's completely harmless. And this is Maida or refined flour. People don't react to Maida the same way they react to sugar because honestly, nobody ever told them about it. But here's the biological truth. Maida almost behaves like sugar inside your body. It is digested so rapidly that blood sugar rises or spikes within a few minutes, just like direct sugar. Same mechanism, same damage. And the foods made from Maida, dekho, white bread, biscuits, puffs, bakery bread, pizza base, burger buns, noodles, cakes, pastries, samosa shells, packaged foods, packaged namkeen snacks. This is everyday Indian food. And aajkal, it's in most homes, most tiffin boxes, most office kitchens. Sometimes the regular roti is even getting replaced with Maida roti without anyone realizing. Now imagine combining hidden sugar and Maida in the same daily routine. The body is now dealing with repeated glucose spikes, ongoing inflammation, weight gain, and insulin resistance all at the same time. Day after day, month after month, year after year. It's really surprising that so many people are developing serious circulation problems in their 40s and 50s when the process may have started quietly in their 20s. And here's one more thing. These foods are actually designed to be hard to stop eating. You can't just eat one. Sugar and refined flour combinations trigger most powerful reward signals in the brain. This is why most people can easily finish an entire packet of biscuits with tea without realizing how much they consumed. But nobody overeats plain moong dal. Nobody accidentally finishes a bowl of brown rice or salad. These foods are engineered to keep you coming back, and the damage they cause is engineered to stay invisible. But here's what I also want you to hear, and this part matters just as much as everything else I have told you before. In all these years of operating upon patients, I have consistently noticed certain habits in patients who maintain good circulation in their 60s and 70s. They walk every single day. Even 30 minutes makes a difference. They have reduced the ultra-processed foods, not perfectly, not overnight, but consistently over time. They eat more whole foods, dal, sabzi, seasonal vegetables, whole grains, fruits, less packaged products with ingredient lists that require a chemistry degree to read. They've managed blood sugar early before it becomes diabetes. And most importantly, they stopped ignoring small symptoms for years. Seedhi baat, walking is honestly one of the most powerful things you can do for your blood vessels. And it also helps in improving your insulin sensitivity. But walking doesn't come in a capsule. It's not a supplement. It costs nothing. And the evidence behind it is genuinely stronger than most people realize. The reason I made this video is simple. Most people wait until damage is already severe. Many people ask me, you're a vascular surgeon, instead of doing surgeries, why are you talking on lifestyle and making these changes? Remember one thing, India has a huge population overload. If we can make our country stronger, healthier, we have a bright future ahead. And if you like our videos, make sure you subscribe to this video and share this knowledge with as many people as you can.